guys, it's Susie from Hey Grill Hey, and today we're taking you back to some barbecue basics for some beautiful smoked turkey. I'm going to teach you how to spatchcock a turkey. I'm sure you've heard the term. I'm going to teach you how to get it done at home. Let's do it. What we're starting with here is a classic grocery store turkey. This isn't special order, air chilled, dry brine. This is a Norbest turkey from right here in Utah, 15 pounds. This has already been pre-brined, and it even has the perfect little turkey timer popper, and these are a great deal. If this is what you're cooking at home, you can make an absolutely delicious bird. And one of my favorite ways for preparing turkeys, especially of this size, is to spatchcock it. Spatchcocking a turkey means cutting out the backbone, laying it down flat. It reduces your cook time, gives you a more even cook between the breasts and the thighs, and it allows you to get that smoke penetration from the bottom part of the cavity where normally that would be inside, the smoke wouldn't get there, and all across the top. So it's gonna be a beautiful bird, it's gonna cook nice and fast, and it's gonna taste delicious. Again, this is a tutorial for how to spatchcock a turkey. The recipe, I have a couple on my site already, but a new one is coming in the next video, so stay tuned. But this is the process that you're gonna need to get that backbone cut out and get it prepped to go on the cooker. So I'm gonna start by lifting up this bird, and this is, you guys, just as it came out of the package. I've drained off as much as I can of the extra liquid, but we still got everything going on. So we're gonna pop out this timer. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna use a much more accurate instant read thermometer when we cook. These are historically inaccurate and lead to generally very overcooked birds. So get rid of this guy, you're not gonna need it. Next up, we're gonna pull the giblet bag out of the neck cavity. Now, if you don't want to discard the giblets and you're a giblet gravy person, I do have a recipe on my site for smoked turkey gravy. The backbone is perfect for making smoked turkey gravy, and so are these giblets. So you don't need to discard those, just set them lovingly aside. Next, we're going to turn our attention to the inner cavity of our turkey. This guy has these plastic grips that hold the leg in. You don't need that, so go ahead and get those out of there too. We're also gonna pull out the neck. Yum, that's getting smoked for sure. And then look, I still have some Frosties. This has been defrosting in my fridge for the last 4 days, and the turkey itself is fully defrosted, but there are little ice chunks, that's fine. I did teach Shaq how to spatchcock a turkey for Thanksgiving 2 years ago. He invited me out to his studio in LA, and I taught him how to spatchcock a turkey. He said he hasn't eaten a turkey that he enjoyed in 15 years, but guess whose turkey he enjoyed? My spatchcock turkey. It's a winner. Okay, turkey is breast side down. Grab some kitchen shears. Really, this is the only specialty tool that you'll need for this particular task are some good kitchen shears. You're gonna need them, so make sure you have ones that you really like. These are some Schoon kitchen shears that I have. They're a little bit more pricey, but I will say I have some KitchenAid shears that I got for like $12. I've been using them for about 5 years, and I've spatchcocked many a bird with those ones too. So you don't have to go super pricey, but I do recommend getting ones that can come apart. They're easier to sanitize and wash that way, especially when working with poultry. That's important. Got it. Thank you. All right, we're gonna start by taking off the tail. And these also, by the way, can be cured and smoked. There is some great meat on these turkey tails. Waste not, want not, Todd.
Okay.
Here are your turkey breasts. These are your thighs, these are your wings. When you're spatchcocking your turkey, you don't want to take out the sternum here. That's the thinner bone in the middle, runs between the two breasts. You want to flip your bird over and take out the backbone. It's much smoother. You can see the back of the wings here. So this is how you'll know you're on the back side of the bird. Longer, runs the entire length of the turkey. So you're gonna take your kitchen shears and simply run them up one side of the backbone. To start, I usually start on the right side. I don't know, probably because I'm right-handed, but it doesn't matter what side you start on. And just start snipping away. You are gonna hit some resistance right at the thighs where it connects to the spine. So you might need to use 2 hands there. It does sound kind of yucky. I'm sorry about that. I can't fix that for you.
You should find a way.
And just turn the sound down if it grosses you out, okay? And you're gonna hit a little more resistance again at the shoulder bone, Just both your hands on the shears, you can get through it. I do know some people like to use cleavers for this portion. I just feel like it can be a little bit messy and not as accurate, so I stick with the kitchen shears. I just use both my hands and get a lot of force. And I'm not particularly strong, so if I can do this, you can do this.
You're strong.
I mean, I'm just saying there are stronger people than me. I can cut the backbone out of a turkey. You got this. Okay, as you can see, our first cut went all the way through, nice and clean. Pull out a little more of this ice that I can see in here now. Yes. And it's time to repeat on the other side of the backbone. So for me, that would be the left side. Exactly the same as the first side, just run your shears up along that backbone. The goal here is to completely remove the backbone from the turkey. Got it. Dun, dun, dun. Now that your backbone is out, I like to take my shears and just come along inside and clean up any remaining particles. We'll call them particles. Yeah, they're just pieces that run between the spine and the backbone. Anything that's kind of like hangy or dangly doesn't have to be there anymore.
Noted.
Noted. There's not a lot. Just a quick cleanup is all it takes, okay? Next step is very important. I didn't learn this step the first couple times I spatchcocked turkeys. And that means that I spent some time like heaving, trying to break this backbone. You don't have to do that. Take your shears, come into the center of our turkey breast cavity that we have just exposed, and you're going to snip right here on the inside of this breastbone. That's where the wishbone, is that what it's called? The wishbone? Right? You make the wish and you, yeah. So that connects down here, and if you snip through that, it makes flattening the breast so much easier. Just like that. Again, a little bit of force, but not too much, with just the shears, and it's gonna save you a ton of effort during the next step, which is now. So we take our beautiful bird that we have removed the backbone from, flip it over on your workspace. And this is the important part. When I see people posting pictures of spatchcock turkeys online, I noticed that they didn't actually spatchcock it all the way. So they removed the backbone, but then they allowed the legs to fall open like this. That still creates this cavity, and it doesn't give you that nice flat surface that you're looking for. So you want to take the legs and you want to turn them out. Boop, just like that.
Spread them, turkey.
Yeah. And then with the heel of your hand, you're going to press right here in the middle of this breastbone, and it's going to separate that little snip that we just put in on the back side and give us a nice, beautiful, flat turkey to work with. Now you can tell, look how much more aerodynamic and even this turkey is than when the legs were tucked and the breast wasn't split. It's not gonna cook the same. That's the beauty of a spatchcock turkey, is it gives you a nice, even cooking surface to work with. So everything cooks at the same temperature, similar timeline. It's gonna be a juicy bird. My last final recommended steps when preparing a spatchcock turkey is to tuck the wings. And not everybody tucks the wings, some people trim them off. I like to tuck. These wing tips will get very dark on the smoker, they will burn. Additionally, if you leave them over your turkey breast skin like this, guess what's not gonna turn golden, brown, crispy, and delicious? The skin underneath the turkey wing. So you have to get it out of the way. So I take these tips, do a little turkey yoga, and tuck them right behind. That way your turkey sits out, the wing tips are tucked so they're not gonna get too dark or burned, and you've got this breast beautifully exposed for all of your seasoning and all of your smoke. And that, my friends, is how you spatchcock a turkey. I hope you give this method a try at home. If you need recipes or ideas for how to cook a spatchcock turkey on your smoker, maybe you want to be like Shaq and have spatchcock turkey for your Thanksgiving dinner, hit up the website, heygrillhey.com. I have several recipes on there to make your holiday table, beautiful, spectacular, and most importantly, delicious and memorable for your family. Because at Hey Grill Hey, that's what we're all about. Helping you make better barbecue so you can feed the people you love and become a backyard barbecue hero. We'll see you guys next time.
Turkey day?
I don't know. Are you recording? Okay, cool. Great. That's gonna end up in there, isn't it? Great.